What's up, you ninnies? Welcome back to the Roast Mortar Podcast. I'm Tom Saltman.
I'm Travis.
Hey, I'm Cody.
And I'm Michael.
Got Mike on the line tonight.
On mic.
On mic.
What's up?
No longer off mic.
Oh, yeah.
When was the last time you were here?
I want to say like 2 months ago, maybe.
What was the topic? Can you remember the last episode you were?
Probably about a dad. Probably someone that was a dad once.
Or mom.
Yeah, probably.
Or a mom.
Yeah.
Or someone who identified as an aunt.
Me.
He's here a bunch. You just don't hear him.
How's everyone's week this week?
Nothing to report, as usual.
Travis, I understood you had a particularly shitty day today.
Oh, yeah. I had a terrible day on the fucking Long Island Railroad, but I had an awesome week because I got a musket.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a real firing musket.
You a
with the
musketeer?
friend. A
Musketeer?
musket boy.
You
I'm a
need,
mouseketeer.
you need like
fancy.
more of a mustache situation.
Yeah, I'm
and
working on it.
One less leg to make that really good looking.
I'm not going to work on that part.
It just happens.
Yeah, that
weird.
just happened. Like, that's probably a crocodile.
There's things you can do or not do,
like get gangrous.
juggle chainsaws.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out for that bear trap.
Whoop. Too daisy.
Who's on our chopping block today?
I did some research for the person on the chopping block.
Who is it?
I just want to open up with, has anyone here been to a psychic before? Like,
Never.
ever had their palm read or anything like that?
No.
No?
Fortune cookies,
No?
the closest
never.
I got.
Every woman I've ever dated believes in astrology, which is pretty close. to
I'm
me.
not
Yeah, that's
religious,
all
me
but
too.
I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
Well, I did actually have a story. I unintentionally went to a psychic one time.
How'd you do that?
I went to this, like, weird oddities museum in Austin.
A curios.
Because Austin's like, get weird.
It is weird. It's very weird.
It's a great city. But
Big meth problem.
yeah, a lot of meth heads. But at the end of the tour, I got my palm read and some magic tricks in the future read to me by a man named Saul Ravencraft.
Look out.
And I asked him because, like, I didn't give a shit about any of the psychic bullshit. I want to know where the good barbecue was in Austin.
Oh,
So, like, Saul, where do I find good barbecue? He's like, let me write this down for you. He gave me a business card that said Saul Ravencraft Wizard underneath and his phone number.
Did he have a goatee?
Yes.
He did. All right. Okay.
Yep.
I'm imagining.
He was also
goatee.
wearing a trench coat type thing.
Was he balding?
Yes.
Front style, not back style.
Yeah,
balding.
front style ball.
balding.
Dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
male psychic back hair, nearly impervious to damage. It will just cling on until death.
Yeah. Don't they use that to ward off
Deflect
psychic-
bullets? Yeah.
Yeah. Psychic demons.
Save lives.
Yeah.
Exercise shit.
So I found out some really great places that have barbecue in Austin by a wizard. But today we're going to talk about one of the oldest professions in the world.
Prostitution.
No, psychics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They've been around for a while. We're going to be talking about Sylvia Browne. I don't expect anyone to know who Sylvia Browne is.
I do not.
Unless if you watch morning TV like Jerry Springer or the Montel Williams show,
Montel.
which she was the resident psychic of. The Montel Williams
I
show.
hate those two words that close together.
Yeah.
Resident psychic.
Resident psychic.
That's the worst Resident Evil.
Failed
Psychics
Pokemon
have to
typing.
live somewhere.
Yeah, they do, on the Montel show. So Sylvia Browne was born in 1936 during the Great Depression in Kansas City, Missouri.
Hey. Oh, it's one of those
Yeah,
Kansases.
it's weird. Hey, Cody, you weren't born in Missouri, but you lived in Missouri.
Yeah.
Didn't it rain like insects?
Oh, yeah, it rains like the fucking locust. You gotta shovel them out of your driveway like snow sometimes.
Just like grasshoppers.
Well,
and
not the actual
crickets
locust, like
and-
their
and
exoskeletons.
semen,
What? No,
cum,
there's none of.
vermins coming from the sky.
I hate how half true you're being right now.
Yeah,
I
that's-
can't deny the entire shit.
You don't know if
storm
I'm
that's-
making a joke.
Well, you know that bugs come when they hit the ground after they fall out of the sky.
Oh yeah,
So it's all true.
a lot of Siemens.
So anyway, she was born as Sylvia Celeste
Oh.
Shoemaker.
Ah,
Schumacher. Schumacher.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Shoemaker. I don't know, maybe Schumacher. Whatever.
Poppy
So-
make the shoes.
At the age of 5 years old, she discovered her psychic abilities.
That's weird because it's usually around puberty.
That you discover your psychic.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
bend
yeah.
spoons at puberty.
Yeah, it's usually around puberty when like the psychic turns on. But look at this early bloomer.
I really can't remember anything when I was 5.
Yeah, I can't remember anything.
You used to be a psychic.
Yeah, I think the earliest thing that I remember when I was 5 was playing my Tonka trucks.
The metal ones.
Yeah, the metal Tonka trucks that
good
you get
ones.
like rust and shit like that.
Flavor.
It's playing in the dirt, and an ant bit me in the ball sack.
An ant bit your ball sack?
Yeah, and I remember running in the house going, "Ma, bad ant, bad ant!" I was like smacking my balls.
I feel like you're making a cartoon character out of yourself when you were younger.
Yeah.
You were probably like, "Mom, something's gone sting me." I know how you used to talk. Took a long time for you to shake. Took a long time for you to shake that Louisiana thing.
Cancer on scrotum, never good.
Yeah, well, fucking ants, fucking biting my balls.
Don't let them
Anyway,
knock it off, Trent.
she wasn't just getting her ants bit with her balls. She was watching. She was watching her actual aunt. Yeah. That wasn't even English. But anyway, she was watching her aunt's face melt like Indiana Jones.
What the fuck?
During a fucking family reunion, and realized like that person's gonna die, and she died 2 weeks later.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
What
she's
are the
got
chances?
death-o-vision.
Death-o-vision.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna preface this whole podcast with most of the shit that I'm gonna say is shit that she wrote herself.
Great.
Yeah,
I love
so
that.
none of it's true.
we can just start being totally drunk right now and it won't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like a regular person, 5 or 55, would probably look at a very old person and be like, "You're gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Probably gonna die."
You're old.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like psychic to me. Your face looks like it's melting. Oh, that's because it looks like it's melting because the skin is so old.
That's necrosis.
And you're old. Your body's falling apart.
It's got that flap skin, like where it makes it
Yeah.
when you
Jowls.
shake around. Little jowls.
You can play the marimba on your body.
On top of her watching her aunt's face melt and her dying, she remembers seeing weird shadowy shapes form in her room when she went to bed when the lights were off.
Those are called shadows.
yeah.
Those are called
that happens.
shadows. But
seen
apparently to her,
I
there
get
was,
that one too. It's weird sometimes.
she called that clairvoyant night vision.
I don't.
Yeah, ooh.
Clairvoyant night
That was
vision.
clairvoyant. She was experiencing all the spirits in her room,
All of them.
like, fucking coagulating.
Oh, well, better
Bukkake
rest
and-
my weary spirit head.
At first, she thought it was a very scary thing. As a youngster, knowing that, she could tell if someone was going to die and everything. And the only thing that saved her sanity was the fact that she had 300 years of psychic lineage in her blood.
oh.
Oh, goodness.
300 whole years.
300 years. How do you get that? How do you cram that much lineage into anyone?
Yeah.
It's a lot
All
of lineage.
thanks to her grandmother, who was also psychic.
Oh, yeah.
She taught her the ways, like a young Padawan.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Her grandmother taught her how to control her visions and understand their meaning, like a shitty Dr. Xavier.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically,
So you get this from your grandma.
Yeah.
You learned it. My grandma taught me how to be bad with money. So I can relate there.
Your grandma's Jewish. That's fucked up.
It's different and weird, right?
She was probably like just competing with you.
You get things from your grandparents. So whatever they
No,
tell
it's
you.
always the grandmas.
the grandmas.
When do you ever get psychic powers
I
from
mean-
your
I
grandma?
don't know. Well, if your grandma has it, you're probably a lot more likely to have it.
Your
So I get
grandpa's
where
always
she's
just-
coming
yeah.
from. This seems legit.
But your grandpa never has the you never get the psychic power inheritance from the grandpa.
no.
Unless he's Ravenhoff Bastard.
He's always yeah.
Oh, Saul Ravenclaw?
Saul Ravenhoff.
Yeah, like your grandpa is just like content enough to pull like a Werther's from behind your ear and all that. I'm psychic powered.
Yeah,
grandpa
stick
was a
this in your mouth,
magician.
idiot.
No, that's mine.
Well, you guys, this is probably going to show how good friends we are. My grandma imbued me with some psychic powers, aka trying to get me out of the house and stop playing video games by setting me up
Oh,
with
God.
pepperoni hikes.
Yes, pepperoni.
Pepperoni hikes. Do you know what a pepperoni
What's a
hike
pepperoni
is?
hike?
Oh boy!
You don't know what a pepperoni hike is,
Doctor
Mike?
Who
I have
moment
no idea
here.
what that
All
is.
right. So basically, I was a fat little tubby boy, like an Oompa Loompa. And my grandma wanted me to go explore the woods when I was a baby, idiot.
Yeah.
So she would stick pepperonis to trees in the woods.
Oh my god.
And at the end, there was a Reese's peanut butter cup just waiting for me.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I just I'd tubby fucking trot my way through the woods, grabbing them
Just collecting
pepperonis.
foods.
That was her psychic ability.
As a
Pretty
tubby child, I
cool.
believe you also told me you had a habit of drinking chocolate milk from beakers.
Yeah, that too. That too. I also visited the Husky aisle a lot back when that was PC.
The fat kid aisle.
Yeah.
I
So
love
so her grandmother provided her some psychic support. Her great uncle provided her with more valuable information on mysterious creatures and UFOs.
See,
Oh.
no good powers from the male.
No.
It's always female psychic passing down.
Unless your dad's a mechanic or a lawyer, you're not going to get anything good from him.
Just tinfoil hats.
Yeah,
That's
tinfoil
it.
hats and ravioli, undercooked.
Nothing wrong with
Al
undercooked
dente.
ravioli.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of it. You just got to label what's happening. I'm painting a picture as I do.
Painting the peas.
I'm PP.
Your pee.
happen.
So she grew up a mentally,
Special.
special person. And where do most people go when they're mentally special?
Bosies.
No, in the
DeVry.
country. In the country. Where do they all end up?
They go to L.A.
Hey!
Yeah.
California! She
Yes.
went out to California.
That makes sense.
Yep, she moved out to California in 1964 with her first of 5 husbands.
Whoa.
I
Yes.
see where you're going.
Did she see that coming?
She saw all 5 of them coming
About to get at least 5 dicks in my life. That's how she talks, right?
simultaneously.
No. So this person talks like someone that smokes 8 packs of cigarettes a day as a female.
What's her name from The Simpsons? Well, the 2 sisters, Thelma and Selma.
Thelma, yeah.
those two.
Yeah.
Bouvier.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, sound like that for the rest of the episode.
I'm gonna say in order to do research for this episode, I listened to a 3-hour audiobook narrated by her about
Are you okay?
no. A 3-hour audiobook narrated her about the other side. And we're gonna get into the other side.
It's dark over there.
Travis, is other side capitalized?
Yes.
I hate that. I fucking hate that.
It's all caps because she left cap locks
No,
on.
you just call it something interesting then. I like
I mean, dude,
Bizarro
also,
World.
Like, what was it? Stranger
Negaverse.
Things? Upside down
That's
world.
good. That's good
the
too.
same
No,
thing.
that's terrible.
Other side, it's upside down.
Yeah.
It's just a direction.
No,
not very
others.
creative.
Yeah, but it's upside down is directly
It's
inverse.
It's-
Other side could just be like the other side of the pillow.
okay. So
Like,
like other side, D+ rating,
upside down, B minus.
C- tops.
So when she was during the 60s, when she was living in California, I think it was San Francisco, San Jose, I think maybe. Well, it's just south of San Francisco. That's where she lived. But she was holding some private seances,
All right.
doing some tarot readings, reading fortunes, and she claimed to observe heaven, angels, ghosts, and the future.
Whoa. Heaven's future angel ghost.
Future, yeah.
Heaven, future angel ghost. Heaven, future angel ghost.
How many bands do we make out of?
Heaven,
A lot.
Oh wow,
Those
a
are good
lot of
band
Christian
names.
bands.
Yeah.
You know the cover.
So she went public and started to make a lot of money. Things really kicked off.
How old is she at this point? About
She was born in 34. So she's in
36,
her
I think.
30s.
Oh,
In her
okay.
30s at this point.
all right, cool.
Yeah, in her 30s, making a lot of money.
This
Um,
is during the hippie age that she's.
Yeah,
in.
she's getting into the hippie age. Very
People
new
buy-
age.
People buy into this shit.
Yeah, very new age. It's like all the crystal healing and shit is like starting to kick off.
Right. Yeah.
All that stuff.
Don't need
vaccines, bud.
Nah,
Don't
bro.
need
salt.
vaccine.
You just need salt.
Just gotta charge your crystal.
Yeah, dog. It's all peace, love, and semen.
What was that last one?
So I picked this stat up, and we don't really know throughout this entire thing. We don't really know her true worth, like her true
I can tell you.
income. No, like her true income or whatever. I think this is a later statistic, but I'm gonna bring it up now. She was roughly making $3 million a year just on readings.
Wait.
Jesus.
just on
Christ.
psychic readings, and she's gonna get involved in way more things.
Did
than
she have a
psychic readings.
Popeye sponsor or something? Like, what the fuck?
She's selling them biscuits, dog. So during the 60s, she popped out a few kids.
Whoa.
You know, bang,
As
boom,
you-
bomb.
Psychic kids.
One of them, Chris drew a face. I don't know his last name. Her kid, Chris, she noticed his psychic ability within him. So she had some quackpot doctor do some testing on her babies.
Baby testing.
Doctor,
And,
you gotta listen. He catches the
parents.
frisbee almost every time.
Especially if I slather it in peanut butter. Sometimes tuna. You catch floor pepperoni.
The true.
You've caught something before.
So this doctor found out that there was a genetic component in their blood that made them exceptional psychics.
You're the only white people with sickle cell anemia I've ever seen.
This is a miracle.
What exactly he was testing for did not release that information.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're a good psychic. Your blood is good.
There's you got some je ne sais quoi in them veins, and that's psychic enough.
It's red and it looks like syrup, and when I touch it, it's also sticky.
Ooh, blood?
He's good. He's good to go.
Sylvia said that anyone can learn how to play piano, but not everyone is a concert pianist.
Concert.
That is
Pianist.
pretentious
Penis.
as fuck.
So like I was saying, we don't really know how much she was raking in with the money, but she raised enough money to start her own business. The Nirvana Foundation of Psychic Research.
And that was before legal Zoom.
Yeah.
You
Pretty
know
much.
what's like kind of an awesome thing here? Like, what kind of fortune would you rather have, Travis? Would you rather have a large fortune or an ambiguously sized fortune?
I'd rather have a 9-inch fortune.
What are you doing? Is that a Toblerone?
He's talking about his penis.
Is
He's
that a
talking about his
Toblerone?
fuck. He's
No.
talking about
He's
phallic
no, that's a
symbol.
Toblerone he's talking
Yeah,
about.
he's talking about a Toblerone-shaped penis. He's got edges on it.
Yes.
He's got 33-degree angles.
triangular prism dick.
Just a fucking
But it's just
long, painful penis he's got.
Oh, it hurts so
But
bad.
like, how? I don't understand like the physics of this. Physics.
Basically, money equals dicks.
Yeah.
The more money you get, the more dicks you get.
Ambiguous.
More dicks you can suck.
You can hide more money if it's like a question mark amount.
That's true. That's very true.
What did this Nirvana Foundation of Psychic Research do? It helped the community and the local police force.
Oh my god.
It's one of the okay.
Yeah. So she would do readings for the local police force on murder cases, charge them $400 per case, and that would like direct the police force to like where they were searching.
All right, hold on. $400 of what year's money?
70s money?
That's
That's like $1 billion.
It's
No,
yeah.
you can't
It's
swing
about-
like that.
It's more like three and a half times that. At least $1,200 today.
I'll take the Jew's word on it.
But this isn't even the police just being like, "Oh, I have my own pocket. Let me get a lead." This is taxpayer
Oh yeah,
money.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
that's-
So we're not
Well, not
California,
Californians.
but those poor idiots in California.
I've
Getting
definitely
mad.
purchased Californian things.
Yeah. So the police force was using her abilities, but on top of that, she was also giving medical predictions. So you would show up.
Oh boy.
You would show up, and you would pay $800.
Why more for that?
I don't know.
There's been murders.
Yeah.
because the damage is done.
You would pay $800, and she would tell you what was wrong with you. Like, you were going to die of cancer. Or
Is that helpful?
You have an actual fucking, like, liver problem.
Is that helpful? How
Yeah.
you're gonna die?
She's like a female Rasputin, kind of in a way. She thinks she is, at least.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
She's just an idiot.
Yeah, really. And Cody, to what your question, is that helpful? Absolutely not. Go to a doctor. Just go to a doctor.
They don't cost $800.
And they're not going to tell you bullshit. They're going to say you have 6 months to live,
That's what-
and it's really a year, but that's to make you feel good.
I like doctors.
She was doing the bullshit part of being a doctor.
Yeah.
The undoctor part, just the diagnosis without the prognosis.
Imagine a doctor, like, not treating anyone or looking at any test results and just walking down the hospital wing, like, telling people,
You're gonna die, sir!
"Yeah, you're dead. You got a cancer." It's just like, I just lost a foot, but I got a cancer. Or, excuse me, I'm sorry, we have a voice for her. You got cancer.
That's
exactly.
the worst
yeah.
voice.
You're done.
Yeah. Get toasted. I'm sorry.
Guess what, kid? You blew it.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm here because I got a car accident. No, you got cancer.
Got the foot cancer.
What do you do when you have a large community of sheeples lapping up your every word?
You get your dick sucked.
You slaughter them like a wolf among sheep.
You can sap all their money.
Yeah, or
Right?
slaughter them like a wolf among
You can
sheep.
slaughter them like a wolf among sheep. What is the best way to do that in our setting? Not in a
Lay pyramid schemey type maneuver.
kind of. I'm thinking more of the Scientology angle.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah.
Do the old culty McCulty.
recruit and boot.
You make a little bit of a church.
Okay,
Hey,
there
welcome
you
to
go.
our foundation.
And that is
Money, please.
Yeah, that is exactly what Sylvia did. She founded the Society of Novus Spiritus.
Have some fucking respect and just start a podcast.
We'll kill you for free.
We'll murder you for funsies.
No
And if
middleman.
you don't like it, you're still alive.
Direct
what
service,
we're
no
talking
middleman.
So she grew up Christian, and she never really lost her faith. She believed in God, angels, and heaven, all that shit. In fact, she knew that shit was true.
She knew it.
Do you know how she knew it?
As you know it.
Thanks to her spirit guide, Francine.
Oh, Francine, how you been?
Francine, and this is in her own words.
Thanks, Frank.
Francine was an Aztec Incan, which doesn't really make sense.
Those are two different
Two
societies.
different societies. She was a Aztec Incan that was killed by a spear in 1520, defending her baby from a Spanish conquistador.
Oh, conquiste.
And her spirit would talk to her through a chirping sound. And the reason why it was a chirping sound is because her voice didn't translate the interdimensional rift
Can I
properly.
Can I paint a picture?
Paint all the
I'm assuming the chirping went a little bit like this. Doobie doobie doop doop doop. Doobie doobie doop doop.
So yeah, she learned all the things about beyond the grave from this Francine.
Francine.
Francine's
thank you,
the Incan
Yeah,
Aztec.
The Incan Aztec person never existed.
Yeah. Francine was also the reason why she was able to talk to people from beyond the grave.
Okay.
She was the medium,
Yeah,
right?
she was busy hanging out in the afterlife.
Handy.
So the Society of Novus Spiritus was kind of like a Chinese buffet of world religions.
Okay.
She was like it was like Chinese buffet where there's also hamburgers. And
Okay, so
sushi,
bad Chinese.
and- yeah, exactly.
Pop-Tarts,
there's
ravioli.
A little bit of Jesus in my life. A little bit of
Salmonella.
Buddha on the side. A little bit of
Dysentery.
Hindu in the mix.
Botulinum. Toothpicks.
yeah. So she.
Those are free.
I feel like the last time I was at a buffet, I accidentally ate a toothpick. It was probably in one of those little red appetizers.
They do skimp on they buy the shorter ones.
It was
Yeah.
the
So you
toothpick
didn't see-
casserole.
I got so sick last time I ate at a buffet like that.
Of course you did.
I
What-
had lo mein with French fries on top and chicken nuggets on the side. And immediately after I ate it, I got seconds and I got so sick.
Was it like overeating sick, or was it like almost?
I think it was a
tapeworm?
mixture. Like I think I got a
Double
tapeworm
whammy.
and I shit my brains out. Yeah.
Yeah, quit eating the tapeworm
Oh.
casserole and you'll be fine.
Put a little catsup on these French fries. It's the California Pizza Kitchen of buffets.
Exactly. So even though she was baptized Catholic, I really don't think that they'd approve of her. Tom, you chomping on chips real
Knock it
hard.
off.
Are you Francine right now? Are you my spirit?
No,
God.
continue.
No, you continue.
No, don't worry about it.
No,
Nah,
look at the
I'm not even
waveform.
worried.
There's Travis. There's Tom.
I'm a loud boy.
No. Tom's a loud boy.
I'm not being that loud. Just keep
crunchy
going.
So yeah, I don't think Catholicism would really much approve of her idea of religion. She believed in the God of Christianity, but apparently I poked around on her website and God was a male, female. You can reincarnate. There's no Satan.
Oh,
That
old
type of
school
weird
to
shit.
the books.
Yeah. So the mother god of this religion
Mommy
was
God.
named Asda,
Asda.
like the supermarket chain in Europe.
Oh,
I don't know it.
It's a very cheap food. They are actually opening they're opening up fucking Asda's on Long Island now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
It's basically like the Target of cheaper Target of Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to Europe, I just ate at 5-star restaurants and fantastic.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Oh, all
when I
right.
vacation, I vacation well.
All
So
right,
why would I see an Asda?
Lovely.
I'm poor now.
So she referred to heaven as the other side.
Oh,
The
that's
other
dumb. I hate that. That's dumb.
This is the book I listened to. The audiobook was Life on the Other Side by Sylvia Browne.
Fair enough.
That sounds like a self-help thing.
So apparently the other side was in another dimension 3 feet above us. Just 3 feet.
Just 3 feet.
right here. That's it. Hey, other side.
How do you account for stairs? When do we become above that?
Yeah.
Float to it.
Just can't.
There's no stairs, you float.
Apparently the other side was a mirror image of our own world with no erosion, no precipitation, and no night or day. So kiss that Grand Canyon goodbye. 'Cause
So
there's no
she
fucking
could see
erosion.
into this dimension.
Yes, she could channel herself through Francine.
Is this
into the
what
other
Cow
dimension.
and Chicken was based on?
No, why would you think that?
She can only see the bottom half of it.
True, that is true.
Over so many years, people have asked me how I've gotten my information about what happens after death and the other side. The other side is nothing more than saying where you go after you pass over at the time of death. And it is a dimension that is separated by a very fine veil of, let's say, gossamer mantle that is 3D. This dimension is transgressed by people who pass. It's also been made available to people that have gone through regression. Regression means a person who goes into a very deep hypnotic state and can go through many lifetimes as well as their own death experience. So after so many years of exploring this, and then to top it off, about 15 years ago, having my own death experience, that I really began to acquire what I call viable data, statistics.
Very true, very true. But I really love the fact there's no erosion and no precipitation. Because it's like, I don't know, what if I want to fucking be in snowy land? Sorry, dog.
You would just make a sandcastle and just be there for fucking ever.
It's just comfortable here.
Yeah.
What's the weather like? It's comfortable.
Day. Just day.
Yeah. Stay.
Day.
Daytime. Oh, it was dusk. Perpetually dusk.
Drinking.
dusk.
And of course, just like our own world, there were 9 continents. All of our own continents, and then Atlantis and Lemuria.
Lemuria was in her shit.
Yes.
No way.
It
Okay.
was.
Oh,
Lemuria is as a continent that I think exists below India, right?
no, it's named after. It's actually named after lemurs, and it's between Asia and Madagascar.
Yeah, so it's like under India.
My mind's just been blown.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't
actually.
listen.
That is-
Don't listen to
I forgot
anyone.
Yeah,
where
it's like
India was.
floating around underneath
It's
India.
that- yeah, it's between the two. Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
That
It's stupid.
You
It's
just
made
got
up as
blown,
bullshit.
Mike.
Well, now I know.
Yeah.
you
No,
know
you
about
don't.
Lemuria.
No, you don't.
Apparently, all spirits enter the other side using a tunnel. When you die, you enter this tunnel. The whole see the light thing, right? You go towards the light, and you enter the Hall of Wisdom.
So it's a tunnel. Would you call it a slide? Would you start your adventure off into the other side with maybe how long would I slide?
Is it a shoot?
It's a
It's a McDonald's play place.
It's a horrible song. It's called Other Side.
I'm thinking it's a slip inside, but instead of water, using mayonnaise.
Yeah, using mayonnaise. Anthony Kiedis' diarrhea. Just sliding down there.
So just 2 types of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, this is identical. This is a double of our world. Where do you think this tunnel enters out to?
Detroit.
Great guess. Great guess.
Outer space.
Outer space.
My guess? Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah.
No, it entered out into west coast of America.
Oh, right there.
California, where she lived
Convenient.
conveniently.
I see them all coming through.
Yeah.
I see them all.
Hey,
So once you entered the Hall of Wisdom, which was very Greco-Roman, a dome and everything, you'd enter the Hall of Records, which is where you would review your previous life in a blue dome of glass.
Yes.
I kind of went really hard into her audio tape.
Yeah, no, let me hear more. I'll stop cutting you off.
I'm just gonna go all out. I mean, I kind of might believe in this.
no,
Not really. Not really. I'm probably gonna go jump off a bridge.
Travis is dead. He hasn't talked to anyone in weeks. It's proof.
let's do his obituary. Yay!
So apparently everyone has a specific mantra. Sylvia's was Shireen. Shireen. She told me that in her audio tape. People on the other side are exactly like us, except they have mirrored anatomy. So, like, your heart's on the...
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the guts are on the outside.
That would be cool.
That'd be neat as fuck.
That'd be really,
That's
really
some
cool.
that's some Hellraiser shit.
Oh.
Also, we're all 30 years old.
So
That's
it's
the
pretty
age.
much just
Oh.
the world of the middle.
Yeah, you're all
It's
30.
always dusk. You're 30. It's never. It's always between day and night.
And there's also no
Yeah.
families or marriages, which is, I think you mentioned before, married 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no marriages.
This is all paperwork. And
Red
also,
tape,
I'm
no
trying
one-
to see some dick.
Does she have like a legacy? Or is this still like a religion to this day?
The website's still up. It looks like it hasn't been updated
shit.
since 1995, but
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
and her son continues the legacy.
Her son Charles, right? Her name's Charles.
I think so.
Chuck.
I can't remember. Chris.
Chris. Oh,
Chris.
His name
Not
is
Angel.
Chris, and he will help you see your family, and he won't touch you that much.
So who would your spirit guide be?
Kirby.
Kirby. Ah, yeah.
Wait, no, I was thinking the other one. What's up? Ah,
What about you, Tom? Nurgle? He's alive, but
he's alive. I don't really listen to
Why does
Behemoth
Spirit
that
Guy
much
got to be
anymore.
dead?
what about you, Mike? What's your spirit guide?
I don't really know.
Fuck you.
Oh, mine's Guy Fieri.
Guy
He's
Fieri.
alive, and he lives inside of me every day.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. I'm undecided. I don't
Yeah.
care. I like meeting new people, so that's who I
Yeah.
want to be mine.
Along with this church came a lot of very expensive spiritual texts and certifications, as you might imagine.
Oh yeah, a lot of pamphlets.
Yes. So for $2,000, you can become certified in hypnosis and past life regression.
God fucking.
Only $2,000, and you had to pay an annual certification fee after you passed.
Oh, of course. You want to hold on to that.
Right, and you also want to get all the special spiritual jewelry and crystals that come with that.
That helps
Varying
amplify
range.
your power of
Yeah. One of the essential texts was the Journey to the Soul series, which was an 8-part written set written by Sylvia. Some of the titles include Discovering Creation, Tools for Protection, The Soul Perfection, Great Cataclysm, and The Mystical Traveler.
Was it expensive?
I couldn't find a price on that
God
one.
damn
It
it.
just said call.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like when
it
you,
was then. It
yeah,
had
it had to be. When you go on Amazon, it's like you have to call or whatever.
Contact vendor.
Contact the vendor.
And you have to buy the whole Rush discography.
And they don't give you any shipping options.
So I mentioned she was an author.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Auteur of sorts.
She published 40 books over the course of her career.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
40 books on self-help, spiritualism, and paranormal activities.
All right. Little spoilers. Travis, how long was she alive?
She was alive for 77 years.
So she's shitting out a book literally every 500 days.
Pretty much.
Fuck that.
Also,
those aren't books if you were
Also,
able
she
to
probably
do that.
started writing them in her 30s or so.
right.
Exactly.
So it's less than that.
Yeah.
She also
And
had
it's garbage.
Yeah, she had a very questionable master's degree in English.
Oh, did she buy hers?
First of all, English degrees are already questionable.
yeah, no one ever saw her diploma. You know, she just.
It was one of those.
I'm a master's degree.
One of those camouflage printed diplomas.
Exactly. Yeah, it was written on the back of a McDonald's receipt.
I was gonna say placemat.
I went to
But
Harvard,
receipt is
Yale, and
more
Cornell, and I got many good grades.
The gift shops were fabulous.
So I mentioned before that she's making $3 million a year on readings alone. So on top of that, she was doing the book sales. She was doing donations to her church. She was doing events. These medical readings that I mentioned. At one point, her 30-minute session by phone was $450.
She's phoning it in for
30 minutes.
She's phoning it in. Have you ever made a?
I am mad. I am mad.
I'm psychic now.
Yeah.
I'm mad as fuck.
That didn't stop her from getting hit with fraud and grand theft charges in 92.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so she kind of moved some money in some weird ways. Basically, one of those bankrupt schemes that our great president right now did like 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Find
think
a lady.
7 times he's done it.
Okay,
How many times she's done it?
once.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll vote for her. Vote for Sylvia Browne. I want a brown town country. I want a brown town.
I want to brown it. So, if you didn't think that she was, taking advantage of very naive, vulnerable people, yet we're gonna get into some real good, juicy details here.
Oh,
All right, cool. Before you do that, I just want to say if Sylvia Browne was president, it would have been a psychic wall.
Second wall, no ghosts in.
Second wall.
All the ghosts.
impenetrable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Keep the ghosts out, please.
keep all the ghosts.
Got spooky enough country.
They're
Not
coming
my
in. They're taking our
backyard.
ghost jobs. I just want to work in a spooky house for 70 days, make $70 an hour
Scare
in my
away
spooky zone.
4 teenagers and a Great Dane.
Yeah, it's going to be me the whole time. I might be wearing 7 masks on
You're
my
the
head.
only other
Yeah,
person in the
but-
cartoon.
I remember being younger and I used to be scared by booze, and now I'm scared by que pasos.
Just look at them. You just look at the booze and they don't go.
So this is where we're in the 90s, late 90s now, right? The 80s is when she fucking made this church and everything. So selling books. Now she becomes the resident psychic on the Montel Williams show.
No, bad words.
Tom, can you explain the Montel Williams show a little bit for some of our younger viewers?
Wait.
That might not...
Yeah, for this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you know what the Montel
Is
Williams
that the
show?
guy that did the song "This Is How We Do It"?
Oh,
No.
No.
no, that wasn't him, but that's another
Is
I
joke.
think I
Another
peed
Montel?
myself, so I was so embarrassed
what,
for you.
What was that?
What, the Montel Williams
no,
show?
who did that song?
I'm pretty sure it's a guy named Montel. I thought there
This is how we do
Yeah,
there's
it.
got to be a guy named
That was
Montel.
Howie. Mandel.
how we
Do it. Dun, 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 dun,
No, that's
dun.
CNC
This
Music
is how
Factory.
we do
Is it? I don't know.
That rhythm you just did. Anyway, Montel Williams show was like, if you've ever seen Jerry Springer, it's like that, but it presents itself as being humble and for the average person.
Less midgets.
Less midgets, less of a spectacle, more wholesome. Kind of like what Dr. Phil's doing now. Full of shit, everyday advice.
When's that shit air,
Family
Tom?
orientated.
Yeah. It's daytime television.
Oh, the good stuff.
It's for the daytime. And if you like daytime television, it's probably because you've been sick too many times.
I mean, you could also just do a fortune-telling session off of Montel's head. He had a very shiny bald head.
Very shiny.
Now that she was on live television, well, no, it wasn't live. Now that she was on television, because Montel didn't want to do this shit live.
Fuck that.
For sure. But now that she was on television, her bullshit was on full display. Whereas, like, in the past, in the 70s and 80s, you can fucking bullshit. You could get away with a lot more shit back then, and it wouldn't
Especially
go
if you're not
public.
on. That wasn't even cable. That was network television.
Put those bunny ears in the right direction. Here's Montel, dog.
Hey, I know you.
Here's what Montel. So, as you might know, may or may not know, depending on your age or whatever, the Montel Williams show brought in not maybe the brightest viewers
Garbage.
and audience members.
It brought in some of the finest people America has to offer.
People that were home between 1 and 3 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Security guards.
Sick kids.
Yeah.
Sick
Oh,
kids.
so many sick kids.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
want to
people,
be sexist, but waifus.
a lot of
Yeah.
people in the Rust Belt.
A lot of Rust Belt individuals.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bible Belt too. A lot of belt places.
It was it's very Christian friendly television.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't preach
Can't
it,
step
but
on
it
their
was
toes.
good for it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Wholesome.
That was your demographic.
So we're gonna dive into some of her more clairvoyant moments.
I thought we
on,
were there. Ooh, how
on
did
the
we
Montel
go?
Williams show.
How did we go on
Okay.
track?
Well, we already experienced death on this. We already know what happens.
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
the
we
other
know.
side.
We
already
Did-
know.
we
did you
took a
just-
sip at the
Is this the
shit
first
soup.
time you've heard this, listeners? First time. There's a first time for everything. We knew about it coming in.
We knew about
Just to let
this.
you know, this is entertainment. We knew all about it. We played surprise. This is what it's like.
Yeah,
Continue, Travis.
Yeah.
America.
Sorry, I got really intense on that.
Got very
I just want to let everyone know that we knew.
You pooped a little.
I did.
One of her most vile, a lot of her very vile visions came from missing person cases,
God. One of the-
where the family members of said child or person would come in and say, "Oh, my kid's been missing."
You
or-
mean a human being at the end of their wit on despair's doorstep?
exactly?
Clinging to anything? That type of customer?
In 1999, Sylvia Browne said that the 6-year-old Opal Jo Jennings,
Hold on.
that's her name, Opal.
Her. Oh, that's some forward.
Opal, yeah, Opal Jo Jennings, had been forced into a Japanese sex slave trade.
I
No,
like
wait,
how
just
you
to
botched that like a Japan man.
Yeah, slop.
Sex
Slave.
No, but just to clear up, she had gone missing, and this is what Sylvia Browne is telling her parents and the rest of the nation on Montel.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's right. So,
That's
her obviously her mom is distraught, but knows
On
that
TV.
knows
on
that
TV.
knows
She,
that-
she did her makeup. It's running.
right.
Televised distraught is pretty
That's-
fucking
that's harsh.
distraught.
But there's a little bit of hope there, right? Oh, your kid's alive. She opened up the case with Interpol,
Oh,
and
Those
Right.
are important people.
Yeah.
broke into Japan trying to, broke the case into Japan trying to find this person.
Get him.
Year later, Opal's remains show up in the woods in Pennsylvania, and apparently she was abducted and died within hours of being abducted.
oh my God.
Yeah.
No Japanese sex trade?
No, yeah, can you really think of a worse, fucking...
You're giving someone hope, but it's a horrible hope. It's like your daughter's being raped again and again.
Right now, actually. Hey,
Yeah, as we speak.
now.
But in reality, she's dead.
Yeah.
And was probably raped once or twice.
But
and
also-
this is horrible.
Yeah, but also...
Everything is horrible.
But how far-fetched is that, though?
Yeah.
Oh, Japanese are sex slave.
It
You know what I
sounds
mean?
like it
Like-
was written for a certain type of television that airs during the day.
Montel Williams.
Montel.
I don't know what his theme song sounded like, but I would like it to be something
Let's
very
make
happy.
it right now. Do it.
It probably goes like, ha!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Montel Williams
Montel!
show.
Montel! Montel!
Go Montel.
Yeah.
If
I'm
anyone
Montel
who
Williams.
listens, if anyone listens to this podcast has a way to get this podcast to Montel Williams, do it.
Yeah.
Montel,
Because
hit us up.
I wanna-
we'll shoot shit with Montel all day.
I want to roast Montel.
I'll roast the shit out
He's
of that
not
guy.
dead.
No, not roast him. Put him on our obituaries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I meant.
He's a big old stupid idiot.
In 2002, Sylvia
Mental
told
Williams.
the parents of an 11-year-old Sean Hornbeck
So
that had
cool.
disappeared a year prior that he was kidnapped by a dark-skinned Hispanic man with dreadlocks and was now dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, some dark-skinned Hispanic
I've
man
never seen that
with
actually.
dreadlocks.
with dreadlocks killed this boy.
I don't see a lot of Hispanic men
Yeah.
with dreadlocks.
She actually was like, "It's weird, but he was Hispanic but had a dreadlock."
It was probably
That's
after
so
she was called
specific.
out.
so weird. Apparently, he showed up 5 years later,
Oh, hi.
and his kidnapper was like an overweight white MMO.
A Jared
addict.
Fogle.
Yeah, just this fucking big boy. This big boy knocking over all the beer cans.
And Travis, to be very precise, exactly how many dreadlocks did he have?
0.
Oh,
He probably had one.
Oh,
it was on his
no.
taint.
Yeah, tainted dreadlock.
a pubic dreadlock. Can you imagine what that smells like? Continue, Travis. Thank you.
Another great one. And I have like maybe 2 or 3 more of these ones.
Oh,
just
keep
'cause
these
they're-
all night, man.
Just those are so good. 2002, Sylvia claimed that Holly Cruson, who disappeared in 1999, was working as an exotic dancer in
Okay.
a Hollywood nightclub.
A lot of sex explanations, a lot of sexplanations, if you will.
Exactly.
She's working in a nightclub.
She's being fucked brutally.
other night.
Yeah,
Maybe not on the other side, but maybe on the other side.
Tom, are you playing the actual clip from the show?
This is what she sounds like.
it's just like what a horrible thing to say. Regardless, if you're
It's
making
horrible
money.
but true. You gotta trust me.
I haven't seen my daughter. Do you know where she is?
She's got 600 cucumbers in her anus.
Just,
I hate to say it, doll, but she's a whore.
just say she's at Chuck E. Cheese for fuck's sake.
She wasn't abducted. She left you because she didn't like you no more. You didn't buy enough Totino's pizza rolls to keep
You're
her
a
happy.
mean lady.
Guess what? Her dental record showed up in 2006 near
Were
San
they
Diego.
conflicting with her?
Well, she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't working as a sex.
Because you need your teeth to be a sex worker.
That's actually not true at all. But
First-hand experience, you little
no, I
weirdo.
watched a documentary on HBO when I was very young.
Oh.
Before I should have been watching it.
Thursday nights after 11.
That's right. Got very spooked.
From a sex worker documentary?
All right. So, also in 2006, there was an explosion in the Sago mines in West Virginia, where several miners were trapped underground. Reports came out that 12 of the 13 miners were rescued alive. And she said on live radio that I knew they were going to be found. Like, she said that outright.
Oh, I got this.
Yeah, she's like, oh, yeah, I knew it. They were coming out.
they were found.
Of course they were coming
They were
out.
never lost.
Later in the program, news broke that the initial report was wrong and that all of the miners were dead. And she said that, I don't think anyone's alive. Maybe one, but I just don't think they're alive. Believe me, I knew they were gone the whole time.
I had a psychic interference.
Oops.
Oops.
Shit.
Francine, God damn
Wrong
it!
mining shaft.
Oh, I was thinking of a different shaft.
Oh, must have been the other shift.
That was the South American.
What did you say? They're all dead? Oops.
Another great one. And this one, I check out her. I think if you type in like,
They're all dead.
I think if you type in,
Postmortem, baby.
I think if you type in Sylvia Browne fails or something, you'll find like some really good ones. But this one kind of hits a little home because we're from the area. So this woman comes up and says, I haven't seen my boyfriend in so long. He's missing, and I can't believe he's gone. Whatever. It's very emotional. She
Okay.
stands up. It's like, I think maybe 2002 or something.
This is on Montel?
This is on Montel.
Okay.
It's like 2002. And she gets up and she's like, I haven't seen my boyfriend. I really miss him. You know, I wish I knew what happened to him. And she goes, he's in water, doll. He's in water.
What a horrible thing to say.
Yeah.
The reason why you can't find, there's like legitimate, the reason why you can't find him is because he's in water.
In water.
And the
Come.
woman says like, well, he was
Oh, we did have season passes to Splish Splash.
No, the woman says like, well, he was a firefighter in 9/11. And you could see her face just like kind of contort a little bit, you know, just like, ugh.
Swing and a miss.
Fuck. But she doesn't back down. She's like, I don't know. I just saw him in water. Hey, Montel, you know, he's a firefighter. Maybe they were
They use
trying to put out the
water.
fire with the water, with the hose.
Oh my god! So she's
She's
doubling
trying
down.
to, yeah, she's doubling down. And the woman's face is just like, you know, just like crushed, you know, like this dude just fucking died in 9/11, and she's fucking trying to back up her shitty fucking made up story.
Yeah,
Got a
that's
little
pretty
wet.
bad.
Someone spit on us. Something happened. That's what I'm seeing.
All right, last one, because this one's great.
I can keep going.
Yeah. So in 2005, Sylvia said that Osama bin Laden was already dead.
Oh, what a fucking ballsy one.
Yeah. Which
If he shows up alive anytime after you're cooked.
Too high profile.
Yeah.
yeah, way
We
too
care
high
about that
profile
one.
because he died in 2011.
We saw it.
We done
Well,
kind
we
of
lived
seen
through
it.
it. Yeah.
We lived through it. We done
Thanks,
seen it.
Obama.
Thanks to Burmese.
Yeah, thank you.
All these heinous lies to grieving families did not go unchecked, because I mentioned she was on TV,
Right.
the boob tube.
The boobist tubist.
And there were two massive skeptics that kept this cunt in check.
All right. Who's
It
that?
was James Randi.
Oh, James Randi's great. And the other one, let me guess, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Is he right? I want him to be right, Travis. Tell me he's
Oh,
right.
wants me to be right.
Tom, you are right. It is Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
Good job, Tom. You did it. His dreadlocks. His
Spanish
shiny
dreadlocks.
Yeah, shiny bleached dreadlocks.
This is what's
kept
going to
her in
happen
check.
now, brother, all right? You're going to come with me, you're gonna smoke this cigarette. I'm going to talk to you, tell you about the things you've done. And how
This
you
is
should,
bear mace.
You should talk to the Lord.
That's how you change your life around.
Did you know bear mace is weaker than human mace?
I did know that. I was just about to say that.
Oh, very
What?
good.
Really?
Yes.
I love bears.
Because bears are super, like, smelly sensitive, so their dosage is dialed down so they are not incapacitated for a month.
Like, if you sprayed human mace at a bear, they'd be dead.
Or
Oh.
they would not be able to use their nose for, like, months.
That is also
And
what
probably
happens.
die, yeah.
That is also what happens if you feed a bear Papa John's.
No.
Because there's too much flavor, too many better ingredients. It's just eating garbage.
We were going to make it through the entire episode. We were doing so good.
Just because I'm painting a picture, let's say it wasn't Dog the Bounty Hunter. Who would it be?
It would be Brian Farah.
I never heard of him.
Yeah, you never heard of that. You know James Randi, though.
I know James Randi. He's great.
So what do you know about James?
James Randi he's an illusionist.
Yeah.
He kind of figures out all these people who do psychic ability shits. Like, he went after that dude Uri Geller for a long
Oh,
time.
fuck that guy.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Piece of shit.
Uri Geller's still alive.
Shit.
James Randi's old as shit. I don't even know if he's alive right
I'm
now.
not sure.
I would never roast that guy. He's cool as shit.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, but he would pick apart all those people who did psychic readings, and because even the CIA had operatives back.
Psychic operatives.
They have
yeah.
and they would
yeah.
and they would recruit people, and James Randi, what he did was he got people to learn his techniques of, like, how to figure out faking all that shit, and sent them into the CIA, and they were able to pass all that shit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that
Holy
about him. That's
shit.
really cool.
Yeah,
Pretty
That's
cool.
fucking badass.
Mhm.
Well, he also went after Sylvia Browne.
good.
And the way that he did that was that he placed a $1 million prize for any psychic that could prove under a group of,
Control. They need
control under a
yeah.
control
Intense scrutiny.
that their psychic ability was real.
Fuck yeah.
And curveballs were expected to be thrown towards psychics.
Yeah, I don't know exactly if anyone participated in this. I'm
Well,
not sure.
Most psychics wouldn't, because they
Yeah.
are fake.
Right.
Now, Tom, I'm going to count on you to cut this if I'm fucking lying and mistaken right
All right,
now.
it's not getting cut.
All right, but
Nope.
I believe one of the people that tried to take this claimed to be like a psychic paper bender, aka he could, like, move paper with his mind,
Mhm.
but only paper, just paper,
Just
Nothing-
paper, that's
nothing
it.
else.
That's it. You can
And-
just blow on paper and it moves.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what he was doing. Actually, he was blowing on the paper and he was moving it, and that's what your guy thought he was doing. So the challenge for him was move these pages of a textbook, and sure enough, he was able to, blow covertly on the pages and move them in the book. Second challenge was move the pages of the book without moving the soap flakes, and then he sprinkled soap flakes all over the textbook. That was
Yeah.
you should be
Oh, okay,
able
that's
to
pretty
close.
awesome. Yeah.
You should be able to close if your power is paper only. You should be able to close soap flakes between a page.
That's
but
like-
because he was blowing, the soap flakes just flew
Right.
off
Away,
the
yeah.
table.
That's like come on my face, but don't come in my eye.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
that is. I'm glad you brought that up. You and I seeing eye to eye. I
Yeah.
like this.
Oh yeah.
No, it's cool. And also back to James Randi, like he knew all the tricks. Like all the people who did spoon bending, he would bend a spoon right in front of you and be like, "This is a trick. I can show you how to do it. It's easy.
That's
Anyone
awesome.
could do this."
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the big I think it's great that the magicians really call out psychics,
Yes.
because like one of the early people that I knew that called out these psychics were Penn and Teller. They hate fucking psychics,
yeah, they should.
and
Those
like
guys are pretty clever. They know what's up.
you know, when you're doing magic, that's fun, you know, and like,
It's a
hey,
show.
yeah, you
It's a
know, I'm having a
craft.
good time.
Yeah, it's not to be overlooked.
Check out
It's
this.
a-
I
it's
can tuck.
entertainment.
Yeah, it's like, check out this. I can tuck my penis between my legs.
What kind
now
of
I have a
magic
vagina.
is that?
That's
what do you
called a
call that?
mangina.
I remember seeing this magic show a long
Okay.
time ago where this guy was doing all these tricks, but they were all high profile, like set involved things. Like he would get into a coffin and then the coffin would be set on fire and then it would be like him in the background and be like, "I did it." And then they would show you how they did it and be like, "This is how we did it."
Was
yeah,
that the
there was
masked
a
magician?
masked
That
magician.
guy,
Yeah, the
fucking
masked
asshole.
magician.
And it was just like we built a trap door where he was able to walk into the green room
That
while we
shit was
set
great.
everything on fire and then come back on stage. Just like that's not what part about that is even remotely entertaining.
Yeah.
You just
It was
give away this
incredibly-
stupid fucking trick that I
It
could have
was
guessed.
incredible.
Yeah,
Incredibly
exactly.
entertaining.
It's so dumb.
It was
Yeah.
incredibly entertaining.
Nah,
I
it was
love that
dumb.
series. The series finale was him like unmasking himself. Like, this is who I am. And I watched it, took his mask off, and it was just like, I'm Dave. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know who Dave is. Like, I was expecting it to be like,
Fucking Dave.
it's me, Monica Lewinsky's dad. But it was just like some random.
Yeah, but that's bullshit to me. I like a good magician,
Just
like the
Dave.
Randy guy. I honestly, I fucking love David Blaine. That
You
guy's
like you like Chris Angel?
No,
I
he's
love
mind
Chris
freak.
Angel.
You're-
I love Chris
Oh,
Angel.
you get your mind freak,
Yo.
dog.
When I was a little kid, I loved that shit.
Yeah, you mind freaked it,
Yo,
dog.
he put a fucking like card through a window, and I was
He
like,
didn't.
"What the fuck?"
You know, he didn't.
Yeah, but
but-
when you're a kid, you're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, I mean, I saw a guy on there's a great magic website called Pornhub, and
I know that one.
And he stuck like this rod into his penis tip.
Oh, he sounded.
Yeah, he sounded.
about. It's not even
It's
magic.
magic. It's
That's
magic
not-
because
No,
that
it
hurts.
is
No, but
magic,
on a
yeah.
serious,
But he got aroused.
he got roused. Yeah, that's
No,
for sure.
you have to be aroused before you start, otherwise it doesn't work. You know that.
Yeah, but like, imagine if David Blaine sounded.
He
Like-
does. You
Because
There's no question.
well, but how he does it? He does the whole thing where he puts space in there. He goes, "I want you looking in my eyes,
Okay.
looking in them.
All right.
Keep looking.
Okay.
Okay, you
Doing
looking?
it.
Do you see
Yep.
my eyes?
Yep. There they are.
You see my hands? Okay,
Oh,
they're
shit.
Here. Now they're here.
Yep. Got him.
See that? What I just did there?
Yep.
Oh, this
No.
shit
All
magic.
right, look at my mouth.
Oh, there's a penis in there.
Oh, sounding out of the mouth.
That's my penis. How's my penis coming out of your mouth?
Watch it. You see a pin in my mouth?
Yeah, there it is. That's mine.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh my
whoa!
God.
He is sounding out the penis out of his mouth.
Doves?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Thank you guys for watching.
Oh fuck! We have
You guys-
David
You
Blaine's.
guys have a good night.
Did you?
Here's
did
a dollar,
Tom,
you weirdo.
Tom, did you go to the other side and reincarnate as David Blaine's
I did
dog?
actually, yes.
All right, so we're gonna get
What is
back.
David Blaine's dog's
His name is Herman, and he can sound
Why is
everywhere. So we're gonna get back on topic. James Randi.
Dog penises are very curved.
James Randi put out that it's isn't it Barb? No, it's cat penises.
Headbutt your fucking mic.
I did.
What a professional.
So James Randi put out a $1 million reward for any psychic that could prove their ability. Like I said earlier, before we talked about sounding and dog penises and David Blaine.
There was a before that?
Yeah.
My life started when we started talking about
And
that.
Sylvia announced that she would accept Randy's challenge on the Larry King Live show.
That's a good show.
Larry King, eh?
Yeah, Larry.
Don't fuck with that boy.
After Montel ended, or during Montel, she also was on Larry King.
No shit.
Yeah.
Good repertoire.
So she announced this in 2001. And in 2003, she had still not contacted Randy about the challenge. And she appeared again on Larry King and said that Randy had failed to prove that he had the money on escrow.
No shit.
What doesn't matter? You gotta prove your balls are real first.
She was like, I'm not doing it if he doesn't have the money. But she's also making fucking millions of dollars
Right.
off this fucking... $1 million? She's making $3 million a day.
She's just trying to make him look bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he He just doesn't.
It's pretty much like he doesn't have money. Like,
So what Randy does is he fires back with a notarized document from Goldman Sachs.
he ain't fucking around.
Showing over $1 million in holding.
Oh, wow.
And sent it via certified mail to her house.
Hello,
So she had to
nurse.
fucking sign and be like, hey, I got this.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
She did not acknowledge or recognize the document.
She signed for it.
Yeah, but
that's
like she showed up
acknowledging
later,
it.
she was like, I never received anything from this guy. That money's not real.
for it.
And she said that in 2005, where she was like, I never received it at all. And finally, in 2007, not her, but her business manager stated that she will not be participating in the challenge because she, quote, has nothing to prove to James Randi.
Oh.
Oh,
You shit, you stupid. I have nothing to prove to James.
I already been to the other side.
Nothing.
Don't want to pull these hammies with my psychic powers.
So the other great skeptic, Brian Farah, I might have mispronounced your name. You have a PhD in something. I don't know what it is, but you went to school for a long time.
It's probably not boogers.
Probably a PhD in boogers?
Nope.
Probably not. Nope. So he made some excellent strides in discrediting her. He compiled a list of all of her predictions, which was on the Larry King and Montel Williams show. It was 115. And out of all the claims that weren't very, very vague, because a lot of them were like, we'll have a good year.
Yeah.
I can do a thing.
You're gonna get a cold this decade.
Out of all the ones that were not vague, 0 of her predictions were true.
I predict a birthday this year
0
for
of
you.
them were true.
None of them.
Even though she claimed that she was 85 to 90% right.
That's hefty. You can't just swing those figures around with no evidence.
Yeah,
No evidence.
No evidence.
No
in the thing.
evidence.
Yeah, you got no vasectomy
How
of
would-
evidence.
Yeah, how would she even do that? How can you just like calculate? I was only 90% off, or 90%, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you've got a grower, but it doesn't. It's not actually a grower. It's just a small penis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Is my penis soft? I'm a grower, not a shower. But really, it just gets tiny.
I read that as
Whoa!
a grower, not a shower. That's how we do. There's.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a
shower.
grower, not a shower.
No,
never
I read
shower.
grower. I can see grower.
Brian took this a step further, though.
Did he?
Yeah. So Sylvia would do these yearly predictions, right? So in 2005, he took her world predictions. They were like very big predictions about what would happen in the world in 2005. So Brian polled 31 fourth graders.
What's he doing with fourth graders?
He's a PhD. He
What
probably
is, no, you don't get to fuck with fourth graders just because you got letters after your name.
Yeah, whatever. So he polled he polled 31 fourth graders
You whatever that?
and changed her predictions, her 11 predictions for 2005, into yes or no questions.
Oh, so she only has a 50% chance of being wrong.
Well, right. So one of her predictions was the United States will go to war with North Korea in 2005.
It's gonna happen.
Got it wrong. You got it wrong.
She could probably be like, give me half credit? No.
So he changed it to
They
will.
just looked at each other,
It's
Cody. They were the
50-50.
two of them were just
Yeah.
like, not gonna happen.
Yeah. So he changed it to will the United States go to war with North Korea?
So make it a future tense thing. So,
Right. Exactly.
It can't be wrong now if it hasn't happened.
At the end of the year, he tallied up all of Sylvia's predictions. Sylvia got 3 of them right.
Oh.
Keep in mind, a lot of them were like very vague. Like George Bush will do a great job this year.
So
that was
you're-
one of them.
You're given a 50-50 shot on a question that is pretty likely to go either way. So it is actually 50-50. And how many questions was it?
11 predictions.
Oh, Sylvia, you done it again.
And by the way, that's how you be a good predictor. Wow, English. That's one of the ways you can become a good predictor is if you predict a lot of fucking things.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, dog.
Nostradamus got a lot of shit right because he just spewed a lot of dumb shit into notebooks that were vague enough to be considered correct.
Yeah, stay vague
down the
with it.
line.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. She got 3 right. That gives her accuracy 27%.
20, yeah, fuck it.
Accuracy, right? Out of all the students, 28 of them scored better than her. 2 of them scored the same, and 1 got worse than her.
Jeez.
Wow.
So if you're telling me if you threw a monkey in there, Sylvia would have done worse than it.
Yep,
Pretty much. Yeah.
pretty much.
There you go.
You
Yeah.
know what? I think I figured out the real thing here. You got 28 psychics in your hand.
Whoa! They all have the psychic genetic blood.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking to Francine.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was in the blood.
Yeah, Francine kids. They're a
What's
bunch of
up, Francine?
Francine, 3 feet up, chilling, down for anything.
I could see the bottom of your legs and the top of your feet.
DTF.
Good cleavage. Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
You got a light?
So there's one thing I didn't mention in her whole biography that I want to mention now.
Please. do.
She knew that she was deceiving people
Can
the
you
whole
prove it?
time.
Prove it.
Yes. Towards the end of her life, her first husband, Gary,
Gary. Excuse me. Gary.
had a story about one of her early tarot card readings in the 60s.
Cool.
So after a night at one of these parties, when she was particularly, this is a quote, I'm going to fuck it up. But after a night at one of these parties, she was particularly pulling out some garbage, as she normally does.
Mm-hmm.
Just like she does now.
I said to her, Sylvia, how can you tell people this kind of stuff? You know it's not true. And some of these people actually are probably gonna believe that. Which she said, Scrum! Anybody who believes this stuff ought to be taken.
So whose honor is that upon?
That is upon her first husband. Also,
Gary calling her out for being a dick.
I'll believe a fucking Gary.
Yeah.
Garys are
Also-
trustworthy as shit.
Some of them are, yeah.
And Gary's
also the
pretty trustworthy.
husband of Chris, the one that I mentioned that kept on her legacy.
Oh, yeah. Chris.
I'll give a Chris and a Gary an 82% trust rating combined.
You know, I know a bunch of nice Chris's.
Oh, Chris kind of sounds sus to me. Could go
Sus?
either way.
Like crisscross.
Kind of in a way.
Well,
Kind of in a way. I like
Do
the
they have
vagueness.
parachute pants? Chris Cross
Definitely.
gonna make.
He's
you
not
dance.
old enough.
They're
for
wearing
that
their
shit.
clothes backwards.
Yeah, dog. So fucking Gary blew the fucking shit on her
What?
way late in her career.
Oh, so he came out later.
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
this was like in the 2000s. Right?
And they had been divorced for probably a couple decades. At
Yeah, a
this
few
point.
decades. at this
Yeah.
point. So maybe some people might read this as a little crusty, you know, like a little bit.
It's an under the
butt
busing.
hurt.
Yeah,
But like,
it's an under the busing.
yeah.
Mhm.
But anyway, Sylvia died in 2013.
Idiot.
We
Yeah,
don't
dude,
exactly know what she died from
I didn't die in 2000.
because this was released on her website, so they didn't want to say exactly what she died of. But there's some speculation that might have been heart problems because in 2011 there was a donation fund for her who made a lot of money by the Society Spiritus Novus Spiritus.
Yeah, the Novies. The Nova Scotia.
She had a heart
Seven.
attack in Hawaii.
Oh,
So
on her vacation.
on her vacation.
Wow.
So she probably died of heart problems.
If it was a heart attack,
Wow,
yes.
that's interesting. Actually, this is the first person that we've roasted who we don't know exactly how they died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
true. We don't know how she died. She died in 2013. But here's the real kicker.
Mhm.
In 2003, on Larry King, she predicted that she would die at the age of 88. She died at the
Survey
age of
says-
77.
Oh no.
So she got her fucking death wrong.
Fuck yeah. You dumb bitch.
Dumb idiot.
Let's go around the table and do it right now.
When are we gonna die?
Yep.
Oh.
Let's see how close we get. Put
Let's
it on
see what's-
record. Put it on.
Jeez.
All right, Mike,
Yeah,
you're
put it
going
on
first.
Depressing over here.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're the youngest.
Nah.
You go first.
Yeah,
You,
you're the youngest,
you
you go
embrace
first.
this shit. This is everyone's gonna die at this table. When do you mean your maker, Mike?
69.
Tight.
Dude,
Ripe
that's
old
pretty
age of
sick.
60.
Yeah.
When you say 69, you mean your age, not the year 69.
Oh, true. No, when I'm 69.
When your ass is
Well,
69.
Actually, yeah, that'd be cool. 69. Yeah.
Not while 69.
I'm gonna say
the average
That'd be
age
cool,
right
too.
now is like
Yeah.
77, I think.
yeah, I'm gonna say 420.
Okay.
You're gonna be.
Keep in mind, like during the end of your life, the medical science is going to be pretty ripe. You might be able to coast for a good minute.
I'm gonna live till 82.
I'm going to say 93, just because I think the medical science.
Well,
is
you're
gonna
also Asian, so
be
you go a long way.
halfsies.
You look 12.
Yeah, you do look 12.
You look 12.
I look like 52.
Yeah, Travis is 8 months your senior, and he looks about 30 years.
We were all born in 88.
Listen,
Except you, except Mike.
yeah.
90s baby.
Oh man.
Wow.
It's like the worst shit.
How'd
90s
you
baby.
get in here? Who let you in this fucking
You know what I
place?
hate online with stuff when people say like 80s kids will
Oh,
remember
yeah,
this.
that shit.
Yeah, but I
That's
don't
what I'm
remember
talking
shit
about.
from the 80s.
Yeah, I'm
I remember
88.
from
Why?
90s.
Why would I remember any of that?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I only started remembering stuff in like 2004.
Can you
No,
remember
I
your
remember
first
shit
memory?
from the 90s, dog.
Can you remember your first memory?
Dude, let me channel Francine.
That's gonna take me too long to read.
I'm gonna channel Francine right now.
All right, channel your Francine.
Okay. I don't know why she's necessary for this, but go on.
Francine, get out from under the table. You're making me embarrassed right now. I'm super hard.
That's Tom's knee.
Why am I humping Tom's knee?
That's a question for you
It's very
to
interesting.
answer.
No,
for
that was
us.
Tom. Why is your leg Francine right now?
Oh, because I'm always hard.
She's an Aztec Incan.
I don't
She's
think
got great
knees are
tits.
capable of humping. You need an enclosure for a hump, I feel.
Yeah,
No.
that's fine.
You
Yeah.
got to be the big spoon for a humpy.
Look, if I was Francine,
What?
I would have done it a little different.
I feel like we have a very
Amen.
rare.
Amen, brother.
I feel like we have a very rare opportunity right here, though, on the Roast Mortem podcast.
To make predictions, we already did that.
No.
I'll do
We can
whatever.
actually talk to the deceased
Oh my goodness.
person.
All right. Who's got the drugs?
We can. Let's go. All right. I'm gonna fucking go into
All right,
trance state.
the
we're all
Ouija
gonna.
board?
I'm gonna go into. You all have one question to
Oh,
ask.
the fucking lights actually dimmed there for a
Yeah,
second.
you all have one question to ask fucking the Brown Town.
I'm not buying you anymore.
All right.
You-
No, hold on.
For some reason, you've
I'm not
lost-
in. I'm not in the meditative state
you
yet.
lost me
All right, here we
for
go.
some reason.
And then the last shrimp,
Okay, is
a
that-
crab,
That's
lobster
technically
boy.
tongues, I guess. Okay.
All right. Oh yeah, what's up, guys?
And who do we have the distinct pleasure
Your
of
channel-
talking to?
Your channel.
talking to Sylvia.
Syria? That's a country. That's Syria. Is a country.
talk at the other side, because I got 2 dicks and I got 7 tits.
You sound like an 80-year-old smoker, but aren't you supposed to be 30?
I'm
30. I'm 32. I'm a little older than everyone else.
Because of the smoking.
Yeah, the smoking is the past life done did it, and
It's probably the spam as well.
I lost all my genitalia, but now I got 7 tits out my dick.
Let me ask you a serious question. What do you eat up in on the other side?
Do they have food stamps?
Well, we eat crawdad sandwiches 2 times a day.
Po' boys.
No, they're not po' boys.
Oh.
More like a cesspool.
That's very
Refer-
interesting, Sylvia Browne.
Yeah, I said.
Not exactly the standard sandwich format, but continue, please.
Cody, you're half Asian.
How did you know my name? How did you know my name and 50% of my
But
nationality?
guess what, Cody? On the other side, we could be any race. It's like wearing different clothes. You could change races any day.
You're wearing a shitty windbreaker for a race right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, more serious questions about the other side.
Yeah, what's it?
Who won the other side Oscars last year
Yeah.
for best film?
And is George Clooney still 30?
George Clooney. I think John Candy won both, most likely to win an Oscar
I'm
for.
done. Tom, take the XLRs
Listen,
out. We're done.
I'm gonna. All right, serious note, Travis. All characters aside,
I'm
Don't-
back.
you're
Whoa, I'm
scared.
back.
Hey.
Travis
Hey,
is back.
what's
and
up?
Were you okay?
No, what happened? Was I drinking?
Travis, what year is it?
40.
Good. Okay.
We're in the war.
All right, cool,
You got a little blood coming out of your
beautiful.
nose.
Well, this has been the most adventurous episode of Roast Mortem yet. We've channeled to the other side. We went to Browntown, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
yeah,
dogs.
thank you for
Yeah,
surviving that.
We really like when you tune into the Roast Mortem podcast and become part of the team.
It's nice when you think there's somebody listening on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can donate. We have a very good scheme. We have 7 books you
What
can
are
buy
you
into
talking
our.
We don't have any of that.
No,
No, he's still got a little.
I have
Sylvia
7
Browne-
books.
No, he's still got a little.
I got
Sylvia
7
Browne.
books saying
Those are pamphlets!
Have you guys ever seen those commercials like late at night where it's the guy like a religious dude and he like preaches that he can heal all these people, but like if you
Yeah,
just send
faith
money,
healers.
yeah, that shit.
Oh, the
That
guy
shit
who
is
sells the
so
survival
bad.
buckets?
Oh my god.
What's the oh yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
If you don't have a psychic,
Keep
keep
it
it that way.
Yeah.
If you have a psychic, maybe throw a little powder on them.
After you subscribe.
yeah,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Subscribe first because you might go in jail after that.
Yeah, no, don't hurt anyone. Just tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Thanks again for tuning into the Roast Mortem Podcast. I'm Tom Saltman. You can follow me on Twitter at SAUNTCHT.
I'm Travis. You can follow me at Travis Elysian with 2 E's.
Hey yo, I am Cody McCann. You can find me at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN.
And I'm Mike Regan. You can follow me at Mike Regan with 2 N's.
On what?
Twitter.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
down.
And collectively on Twitter and Instagram, we're at Roast Mortem Cast. You can also email us if you want to talk to us. We're very grumpy people with very little time, but we might look at it.
What's the email?
It's
It's Roast Mortem Cast.
on Yahooligans.
No,
No,
it's on
you
Gmail.
can't
Shut
fuck
your
that up.
fucking
No.
It's on
mouth.
Yahooligans.
It's important to get that one right,
That-
otherwise someone can hijack those responses.
Yes, please. It's at Gmail. Don't shoot
Gmail
it anywhere else.
only.
It's Yahooligans.
That's not even
At
a
Bing.com.
domain.
It's at SylviaBrowntown.org. And I'd like to bring us out on a song.
ruined everything.
I'd like to bring us out on a song tonight.
Oh, all
What are you
right.
doing?
So,
you didn't.
Are you going to bring us out on the Macarena?
You
No,
didn't.
no, no.
You didn't
Mama number
I
five.
can prevent this, but what I'm going to do is fade out once we all get this song together.
All right.
Okay, so you guys ready? I'll start it. You guys sing along
Okay.
as I go.
What are we doing?
The ham bone's connected to the
Ham
bone. The ham bone's connected to the ham bone. The ham bone's connected to the ham bone.
The ham bone's Hi there. You like what you just heard? We'd like to hear back from you.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah,
At
that's it.
Roast Mortem Cast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's us. That's us.
And if you tag us on either one of those social platforms, we will write an obituary for you.
you sexy corpse, you.
Yeah, write in. We're going to write an obituary for you. Make sure you tell a friend. Give us a subscription.
Yeah, let us know how we're doing. How you're doing, too. I want to know how I'm doing, how you're doing.
It's just a good old no and doing fest.
A no one doing fest. That's right.
Don't do it. Do it
Yeah.
for me.
Stick around right now for some obituaries and some outtakes.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Some people died. Ghost childs. Oh, you made it to the end of the episode, and guess what? Guess what? We gonna kill some people that are fans.
Oh, why?
Because they tweeted or Instagrammed at us. In this case, they all Instagrammed at us.
Yeah, I knew why.
Well, all right, Tom. I'm just giving a little content. Painting a pepper. Painting a pepper.
All right. That's good.
Jesus Christ.
That's what we do.
Yeah. So who's the first idiot?
Well,
These are fans.
They're ninnies.
they are ninnies.
Ninnies is
and idiots
fine.
different. Totally different.
idiots always.
Although, I do say idiots in a loving way.
Yeah.
More often than not.
I call you an idiot a lot, Tom.
Just make sure they know that. That's all.
yeah, we love you.
Idiot.
So first up, not an idiot. Unless you come here and we find out you're an idiot. So first in, we got Kate from Perth, Australia, mate.
Oh, idiot.
Oh, isn't it? Yes, that's it. So, yes, Kate suggested that we do Queen Elizabeth Bathory.
Oh, hey, I know that one.
Yes, the sexy vampiric lady.
Yeah, she just chill out in jacuzzi of blood from ladies.
Alleged vampire.
She would have got it right had she done barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So
what I
sure.
do on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's
to
right.
detox.
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 The hump day, you know.
Yeah.
So Kate asked us with her obituary to not kill her dog, Wicket.
Don't do that.
So we honor those things. We're only going to kill you. This is how it goes down. So you're on your way to the old land of freedom, United States of America, for a trip. Guess what you're doing on the airplane? Watching Castaway. Guess what happens in your life? The Castaway situation.
Oh shit! I have made fire. Where's Wilson?
Exactly.
My dog.
Your dog is
dog is Wilson.
Wicket is playing Wilson right now.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Except we're gonna do a nice reverse of the story. You land on an island due to a tropical storm taking down your plane.
Happens.
The plane is all shaky. You're panicking. You make it down. You land on an island. You're there for 3 years trying to figure out how to do shit. You even take one of your teeth out with a goddamn blade.
What an idiot.
It's nuts.
Pliers.
Kate, I can't believe how long you've survived, but eventually you work up the courage, build a ramp, and shoot yourself over the tides, travel away. But you wake up one day, and you're in the water. And Wicket is on the old raft.
God damn it, Tom! Are you mixing up a whole bunch of different Castaway like shows?
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah, so pulls a quick one on you. Didn't say it wouldn't betray you.
Quick Wicket.
All right.
Quick. We're having fun with you now. So Wicket's surviving just fine. At this point in our universe, Wicket is figuring out what a lighter is again, because that's how Castaway was. You know?
Thumbs, mate.
And I'm sorry, Kate, you're the volleyball.
Oh my god!
Off to sea.
Off to sea.
And we miss you so much.
Kate!
Rest in peace.
Guess
Kate!
what?
Barry, let's see.
Your dog was the black smoke the whole time.
But the dog made it back to
Yeah.
Wicket made it back to the mainland.
Yeah, and much
Found out.
celebrated.
Yeah,
Much celebrated.
Wicket found out his wife has moved on and all that horrible, sad things.
So we all suffer.
Except Wicket.
Hey, thanks for suggestion, Kate.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
We're gonna
bathery.
get on that bath with you.
All right, next person.
I'll go next. We got Samo Whammo hitting us up on Instagram. Hey.
Oh
Hello.
shit. Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Samo Whammo suggested we tackle the one, the only Curtis Cobain. Am I pronouncing that right?
Curtis Cobain. That would be right.
My name is Curtis Blow, and you want to know that these are the break.
Yeah, I'm sure that's that guy.
So he did that song, right?
The only thing Samo Whammo gave me to work with was she's from Long Island. Hey, where this podcast is recorded and captured.
Oh shit.
Sexy, sexy Long Island. Samo Whammo unfortunately died of a sodium-induced heart attack. Very, very dangerous
Oh, okay.
and common, erroneously common situation of the American populace. But because this is Long Island, she was, doing Long Island things as she suffered her cardiac arrest. Namely eating a bacon, egg, and cheese. And
Okay.
that's a Long
Classic.
Island sandwich.
Classic.
It's a breakfast sandwich. It's usually on a
How many does she
Kaiser
have
roll.
though? To have that.
I'll get to that. It was one. It was a single one.
one,
But
okay.
it was special. So for those of you that don't know, a bacon, egg, and cheese is bacon, eggs, and cheese on a Kaiser roll. And Long Island, we usually put a little ketchup in there, some salt. Not a huge fan of that. But she noticed she had the ketchup, but not the salt needed to complete
Okay.
your standard Long Island bacon, egg, and cheese. So, being like the MacGyver resourceful Long Islander, she goes out to her nearest municipal road, goes to a pothole, and just
Oh, scoops
pats
the scum?
pats the salty scum from all of the road de-icing.
There you go.
That's very common here in Long Island.
98% of all harvested ice.
Yeah,
used
it
for
could
that
be.
purpose.
You could be in the middle of June, and there can be a salt fucking water puddle in the middle of your driveway
Oh,
for no
yeah, dog.
fucking reason. So that good old Long Island road salt was the 1 iota of sodium intake that she needed to push herself to cardiac arrest.
It's a lot of fucking salt.
Yeah.
The real moral of the story: don't eat street salt.
Long Island sandwich mixed with Long Island's main income of salt.
rough.
Yeah,
Premium.
that'll do
Nope.
it. That's how you die in Long Island.
All right. So, and the last person
Deliciously.
it's Tasha RDH. That's her name.
Ladies'
on Instagram.
obituaries
That's
again.
her Christian name.
Her Christian name.
All right.
And she reached out to us for the Boris Yeltsin episode. She actually sent me a picture of Yeltsin. It was like a French vodka.
What?
Oh, based off our young boy Yelts?
Yeah, and she apparently lived in Russia when the wall came down. And she said she appreciated us, in air quotes, celebrating Boris Yeltsin because he was a filthy drunk like me.
I love it when we eye to eye with our listeners and viewership. It's good. Good.
All right, so she's living in Texas now, and she's Russian. it's the two different spectrums. If you go back to the Cold War, Texans and Russians, they don't mix.
Oil and water, my friend.
So she's walking down the street, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna stop off at this Texas barbecue joint, get me some pulled pork." She ate the wrong piece of pulled pork. It's actually a time machine pulled pork strand, and she got sucked into a time machine into the pulled pork.
Okay.
Popped out the other side. A whole bunch of CIA agents were surrounding her in Texas. Because she was in like 1960 and the Cold War was happening.
Okay, 1960.
No, I mean, when the wall came down, that was in the 80s.
Yeah. No, but she's in a time machine, dog. She's in a time machine. She came out earlier.
Oh, okay.
She's like, and she was like, "Hey, well, I'm just a Texan." And they're like, "No, you are a Russian lady." And
Put that pulled pork down.
she basically just killed all the CIA agents, and then a Tyrannosaurus stepped on her.
Oh,
Because she's in a time machine.
Hell yeah.
Damn. That's
Jesus.
that's pretty loony, Bob.
Yeah, dog.
Pretty sweet way to go out.
Yeah.
All right, so those were some really good suggestions, and thanks for messaging us. And before we go, I want to take the tone down a little bit.
What are you doing?
I want to do a real obituary. Because there's been a lot of people that have died in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Get a little serious right now. I want to do an obituary for Willow.
Who's
Who's
Willow?
You guys didn't hear about Willow?
No, who's Willow?
Whoa.
Willow was the last corgi that the Queen had.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Such an important corgi. And you just said in the news that she died, she had to put the corgi down. Unfortunately, that's not the true story.
Where's Willow?
Oh my God.
It's not the true story. So that's not the true story. You know, she said you had to put it down.
Okay.
I mean, Willow has witnessed a lot. You know, Willow's seen all the
Royal secrets.
Yeah, the jewel butt plugs, the sapphire dilduses that she's got going on in that house.
Some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like
Crown
flowers,
jewels.
You know?
And Willow just joined in on the fun and took a little bit too big of a little dangus plug.
Saw too much.
Died.
Jesus Christ.
Saw
Yeah.
too much. Took too much.
All right,
Sorry,
well,
Willow.
the Queen's dog is definitely much more worth mentioning than our First Lady, Barbara Bush, or...
Yeah, well, this is an
Former
important
First
dog,
Lady.
dog. This is the last corgi that she ever owned.
I know. Art Bell also passed away.
Yeah, recently for us.
Mitzi Shore.
For whom the bell Mitzi shores.
Yeah. All right. yeah. Willow the Corgi. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say Warwick Davis, because he played Willow in a film called Willow.
Yeah, well, no, this is actual Willow. This is the real story of Willow.
Yeah, Willow the Brillo.
Yeah. All right, so thanks for listening, and stay tuned for some outtakes.
Bye.
Sick.
As his penis gets, like, swollen with child,
Yeah.
he tucks it back and throws Jansport back to hold it out of his
Like
way.
a papoose.
Right, like a little baby papoose.
And that's the mating activities of a Kryptonian.
Yes.
Yep.
We figured it out. You're welcome.
We figured it out before we started rolling, so
Yeah.
there's
If
some
you wanna-
stuff you missed. Subscribe if you want to hear it.
All right.